Hi guys, and welcome to another complete booster box break. Today we've got for you the latest Topps Slam ATTAX 10th edition trading card collection. We've got for you a starter pack and a complete unopened box, as you'll see here, to open in this video. So sit back, relax and enjoy as we start with the starter pack, as you see here, which contains a Flicks Picks limited edition card, which we'll show you shortly. Of course, for all you veteran WWE card collectors, of course, Flicks Picks have been previously used in the collection alongside football collections as well, such as Premier Stars 2004-05 season. So we've got a sealed starter pack here, which costs an expensive £4.99 or €7.99 if you're outside the United Kingdom. Let's get all the contents out first and we shall have a look. Now we start off with the generic binder, which they just bung in the starter pack. They don't put the covers in, unfortunately, so sometimes you have to be careful as you're buying these starter packs that your collector binder covers aren't damaged in the corner here. So just before you buy this in the shop, just check out that. Of course, Topps not particularly brilliant on their customer service, to say the least. So here's the checklist of the cards within the sets here. We've got the champion cards, which contain 24 cards there. We've got the icon cards, also insert cards in the collection, which contain another 24. Then you've got the base cards here of Raw, which lead you up to 132, followed by the OMG cards. How cheesy is that? OMG cards there. So there's quite a few of those, around, I don't know, about say 32 of those in total. Then you've got the inside of the back cover, which continues on with the SmackDown Live cards, tag team cards there, also the NXT cards, cruiserweights, then some really cool Hall of Fame cards. You'll be interested to see those during the video. Legend cards, flashbacks, and finally championship belts and boost cards such as ladder, table, trash can, etc., where wrestlers get smashed over the head with a trash can, which is always entertaining. Then you've got some of the different bits here on you can enter competitions, etc. Just they're basically just trying to get your details, so I wouldn't go too mad over that. But that's their advertising. We've got the game guide, how to play the board game should you wish to do so. We've got new cards within the collection, which appear approximately one per box. I'll take you more into that shortly. They're basically called Memorabilia cards. Then you've got some of the old cards, of course, here, best of the 80s, etc., and Macho Man Randy Savage, etc. Inside that you've got your pitch or game board, I should say, and you've got a illustrated checklist, which is always quite cool to look at. Of course, I like seeing the entire, you can tick off as and when you get the different cards. So also in this starter pack you get this mega collector card of Roman Reigns, of course. They've used these previously before as well, during Slam ATTAX Evolution, for example, which is quite a while ago. Ooh, nice backing, as you see. Just some information on Roman Reigns. That's a nice card to have. Then you've got your limited edition Flicks Picks card within this sealed pack. Now I don't want to open this sealed pack, I'll tell you why shortly, but I'll just show you these Flick Picks cards. This is the Randy Orton RKO move. As you see, I hope you can see that on the camera there, the player moves, where they've kind of copied that from the Flip Madness collection, of course, which was released last year. Of course, Topps never normally innovate on ideas. However, they do take other companies' ideas, for example, like that. They've got a nice gold backing to the card, as you see there. Now I'm not going to remove this card, so I'll tell you why, because This is normally only very cheesy cards in there, just base amongst there, and you can see 1 or 2 silver cards, which are pretty much a waste of time opening. So should you be a pack collector like this Football Cards and Stickers channel, then you've got this one pack here which you can put alongside the 3 different retail packs, which I'll show you now. There will be all these versions within this unopened pack. I don't want to use 3 unopened from that box, so I've used 3 separate ones here. Now I will keep these 4 packets unopened with the entire collection. You can, if you wish to do so, or if you don't wish to do so, then open the packets. It's purely a collector choice. I always think a nice complete collection with all the different types of unopened packs look really cool. So let's move on to the box now anyway. We've spent 5 minutes on that starter pack. Now a box contains 36 packets, and the important thing to note if you're a insert collector is there's 1 memorabilia card per display box, so shown here. So there'll be 1 card within these 36 packs. Each pack individually costs £1 or €1.60. Now if you're buying this from other than online, of course, direct from Topps, I would suggest that you ensure that the box is sealed, as of course sellers will remove the memorabilia pack, I guess, if they can tell the difference. I should imagine. So just be wary of that and ask that it's a sealed box should you get a complete box, otherwise you're going to be ripped off. So a quick heads up in that. Let's open the box. So here we go. As you see, there's the box, and put it as the shop display. As you see, you've got the retail sales poster inside, which is always a nice piece of memorabilia to collect there. Just a short little poster saying they're on sale, etc. And you can find t-shirt or ring mat memorabilia cards such as Charlotte Flair there, or Bray Wyatt, for example, t-shirt cards. So that's a nice collectible. We've shown you the different unopened packs. Let's have a look at the back. Here we have 350 cards to collect in the set, which we took you through the checklist earlier. Icon cards are found 1 in every 2.5 packs. So that's around 15 or so icon cards we'll get within the box there, if my maths is correct. Champion cards, we should get 9 cards. We will check that from the full 36 pack box. We will pull a memorabilia card, but here's the odds. So ring mats are 1 in every 37. T-shirts 1 in every 966, so that's the one you're really looking for. And collector cards, which are the basic ones which we showed you early on, that retail sales poster memorabilia cards, 1 in every 36. So I would expect to pull one of those from this box, but let's find out anyway. We'll start with this John Cena pack. So here we go. As I mentioned earlier, the 10th edition, of course, a decade old now, Slam Attack. So they've done the gold round the backing there. Looks actually really nice with that gold. Normally the design isn't a lot to be desired, however it does look nice with that gold. Let's get started now. As you can see, the base is full of the gold there on there. We start with Sheamus, Big Cass, Chad Gamble, the Ascension. Then we've got the Junkyard Dog from the 80s, of course, Montez Ford. Then we've got our first shiny. We'll look out for those icon cards, which are 1 in every 2.5. We will split those, but we'll keep these shinies with the base. We've got Brock Lesnar versus Triple H during SummerSlam 2012. And here's our first icon card, as you see. So this is classed basically as a base, that other shiny. We've got Yokozuna icon card. So our first icon card. Let's lay those down next to that FlixPix limited edition. We'll pop all the base the other side there. So moving on to our next pack with the Roman Reigns and Finn Balor picture type pack. Here we have Corey Graves. Then we've got the Colons, Luke Harper, Razor Ramon, Randy Orton flashback card. As you see, they've produced some of the old cards from previous collections. Of course, if you collect the Match Attacks football collection, they've done a similar thing with 100 clubs horrifically this last season, 2016-17. Then we've got a flashback card, Big Show, Hideo Itami, and finally the WWE Raw for February 2017 encounter here between Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. On to our next one. This time we've got Goldust, Dash Wilder, the Revival, sorry, really difficult to read these names, and of course I'm not an expert at wrestling names, so please bear with me on some of these names. I'm sure I'll get a few wrong, so give me a heads up if I do get some names wrong, and I'm always enjoying the banter. So, continuing on, here we have R-Truth, TM61, flashback of John Cena, Bret the Hitman Hart, Kathy Kelly, Ho-Ho Lun, Randy Orton from the Royal Rumble last year, and our next icon card, as you see, which is of Batista. Let's pop him in the icon file. Still no champion cards, as you notice, one in every 4 packs, of course, for those champions. Be looking forward to seeing what they're like in design wise. Here we have Kane, Papa Shango, way. Then we've got Yokozuna, NWO, Azuka, Daniel Bryan from WrestleMania 30, and here's our first champion card, and it's the 100 attack card of Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode champion card. So we'll pop them next to the icon cards there. Next pack out of the box, we've got the NXT Championship belt, followed by Scott Dawson, Mojo Rawley, Chris Jericho, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Paul Ellering. And we've got the Hardy Boys during WrestleMania 33, and another champion card, as you see. It's of Finn Balor champion card. So 2 champions in 2 packs there, not too bad. As you see, they come very sporadically. Here we have Bray Wyatt, followed by Jason Jordan, Eddie Guerrero, Batista. Next up is a flashback of Kane, Danielle Carmella. Then we've got the Undertaker versus Mankind card. And finally another icon, and it is of the Giant, Andre the Giant, who was virtually unbeaten, and of course until Hulk Hogan beat him during one of the early WrestleManias. Let's pop him on the icon pile. This pack, we've got the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, followed by Titus O'Neil, Shane McMahon, the Hype Brothers. Next up is Roddy Piper from Scotland, Jude Love, the Brian Kendrick, and finally Seth Rollins from WrestleMania 31. This pack, some of these fairly well stuck down. But in our next pack, we've got to start with another belt, as you see there. This time the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, followed by Jeff Hardy, Victor, Dean Malenko, Trish Stratus, Neville, Killian Dane, and finally John Cena during Royal Rumble. We've seen that one earlier, of course, in the box opening. Next pack out, we've got one of these boost cards, as you see here, +3 for the ladder card. Dean Ambrose, Byron Saxton, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, Classy Freddie Blassie, Ciampa, and we've got John Cena and Nikki Bella there during WrestleMania 33. And another icon card, this time of Hacksaw Jim Duggan with his 2x4, of course, piece of wood. Next out, we've got Triple H, followed by Alexa Bliss, the Big F, Kofi Kingston, Edge. Then we've got Andrade Almas, Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens NXT TakeOver card from Brooklyn. And our next champion card, this time a tag team, the Authors of Pain. What a cool name, Authors of Pain, although not high rated as you see, 74 defense, 67 attack for those Pain brothers. Or Authors of Pain I should say, but... Next pack out, we've got Finn Balor, Roman Reigns, Zack Ryder, Road Dogg, Kevin Nash, Rich Swann, Liv Morgan, and finally the man himself, Ric Flair, during Raw in March 2008, acclaiming the crowd as you see. On next pack we have the main one there, of course, the WWE Championship belt, followed by Carl Anderson, Hardy Boys, Renee Young, Jerry the King Lawler, Steve Cutter, followed by Sasha Banks against Charlotte Flair during Hell in a Cell in 2016. And our next icon, of course, we saw him earlier, Ric Flair icon card. There he is with that gold suit on. On next pack out we've got Mark Henry, followed by Greg Hamilton, the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, X-Pac, Davari, Black, followed by Braun Strowman versus The Big Show during Raw April 2017. And our next champion card, as you see, this time John Cena, 95 defense, 85 attack champion card. Next pack out, we've got Emma, followed by Curtis Axel, Wild Samoans, the magnificent Don Muraco, Lex Luger, Wesley Blake, Dar, and we've seen him earlier, the Ultimate Warrior Hall of Fame. We haven't seen him actually earlier, but this is the Ultimate Warrior during Hall of Fame 2014. He just goes on the normal, onto our next pack out the bag. We've got Titus O'Neil, Alicia Fox, Naomi, very colourful, Becky Lynch, plenty of female wrestlers in this pack. We've got Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, No Way Jose. Then we've got Shane McMahon during WrestleMania 32. And the final card of this pack is an icon. It's of Lita there, as you see, Lita icon card. Next out we have Goldberg, Kevin Owens, Xavier Woods, Irvin R. Shyster, the Taxman, the Godfather, wow, he doesn't look much like a Godfather, Angelo Dawkins, D-Generation X, and finally D-Generation X again during Raw in April 1998, nearly 20 years ago as we film this, as you see. Our next pack out we have Dana Brooke, followed by Nikki James, Authors of Pain, Primo, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Austin Aries. Then we've got Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Wow, that looks like a fight and a half. Survivor Series 2016. And finally, the Rock icon card, as you saw there. Whoops. I keep popping the icons on the champions, but icons to the left. Next pack, we've got Samoa Joe. We've got the Intercontinental Championship belt, followed by the Golden Truth, Randy Orton, The Rock, Mandy Rose, Goldberg versus Kevin Owens during the Fastlane 2017, and another icon. This time it's of Shawn Michaels icon card. Our next pack out, we have the NXT Women's Championship, followed by Joey Uso, Santi, Shawn Michaels, the Big Boss Man, Buddy Murphy, TJP, and Naomi from the Elimination Chamber 2017 completes that pack. This one out is Luke Gallows, Cesaro, Sin Cara, Rusev, Harley Race, Nigel McGuinness, Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens NXT TakeOver. We've seen that earlier on. And our final card in that pack, another champion card, which are quite cool. I actually like the icon cards better, I think. This is of Drew McIntyre champion card. Next pack out is the Raw Women's Championship, followed by Kane, The Miz flashback card for that one, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Aliyah, Ali, it's Edge from April 2011, and the final card is Bret the Hitman Hart icon card from back in the day. Next pack out, we've got Apollo Crews, the table for the boost, that time it's a +4 as you see, Jimmy Uso, Aiden English, Jake the Snake Roberts there, Hall of Fame card, Peyton Royce, Drew McIntyre, and finally The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wow, what an encounter that was during WrestleMania 17. Next pack out as we continue on of Kurt Angle, The New Day, triple tag team there, The New Day, Lita, Teddy Long, Tino Sabatelli, Chris Jericho flashback card, AJ Styles during Royal Rumble 2016, and finally another champion card, this time of Bayley, as you see there, giving the thumbs up to her fans. Bayley champion card, number 2 in the collection. Next pack out, we have Kurt Hawkins, followed by Stephanie McMahon, Lana, Carmella, Ravishing Rick Rude, Johnny Gargano, Oni Logan, and finally Brock Lesnar during WrestleMania 30 in that pack. Nothing of note there. On to our next, and we have Big Show, followed by Nia Jax, American Alpha, John Cena, flashback card of Triple H, The Rock and Sock Connection. Rock and Sock Connection, what a funny name. Sami Zayn and John Cena during Raw April 2014 as the card afterwards. And we get Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man icon card in our final card in that packet. On to our next, where we start with Heath Slater, David Otunga. You've got a tag team here, Heath Slater and Rhino as a tag team. Epico. Next up is Big Boss Man, Billy Kay. And you got Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 12. And another champion card here, this time Roman Reigns, as you see. On next pack, we pull Rhino, followed by the Bushwhackers. Look at them nutcases, they really were. Then you got the Magnificent Ultimate Warrior, Jimmy Hart, Roderick Strong, Zack Ryder. Then you've got a triple encounter here: Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks all going against each other during WrestleMania 32. And a final card in that pack is the icon of Bruno Sammartino, all suited up as you see there. Next pack, we're making steady progress through the pack. This time we get the Universal Championship, followed by Seth Rollins, Connor, Charlotte Flair, Kurt Hawkins, Booker T, Dallas Harper, and a final card in that one is Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon during WrestleMania 10. There's Shawn Michaels just about to finish the match, I believe, there, flying over on top of Ramon. Next pack out, we've got Brock Lesnar, the NXT Tag Team Championship, James Ellsworth, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Jack Gallagher, Rezar, and Bray Wyatt Elimination Chamber card from 2017 completes that one. Next pack out, we've got Sasha Banks, Tamina, Cactus Jack, Eve, Gran Metallic, there he is, Shane Thorne, Seth Rollins, NXT TakeOver in San Antonio, and this time is the icon of Booker T icon card. Moving on to our next pack, where we have Triple H, the United States Championship, followed by Sami Zayn, Breezango, Bam Bam Bigelow, looking quite mean there, followed by Kofi Kingston, Finn Balor against Kevin Owens NXT TakeOver, and another icon card, as you see, this time of Mankind, 81 Defense, 83 Attack icon card. To our next pack, and it looks like this is the Memorabilia pack, as you see. So just a quick heads up, I don't know if it's just by chance, but in the box it was one before the final pack on the left for all you pack searchers of Memorabilia. Now within the pack we've also got a champion card, which is awesome. Alexa Bliss, as you see there, number 1 in the collection, as you can see the number in there. So let's pop that down there. We've got Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens from Raw as a shiny card. We'll leave this Memorabilia till last, just for the excitement. There we have Curtis Axel and Breezango base in there. So this completes the left hand side pack. Let's just get through these final 3 packets, as you see here, of the standard cards. So we've got JoJo, Tyler Breeze, Ron Simmons, Diamond Dallas Page, followed by Patrick Clark, Cedric Alexander, and you've got Ric Flair during March 2008, and another champion card, which is of Randy Orton. Randy Orton, 82 defense, 89 attack. Onto our penultimate packet of the box breaker. If you've watched all this through, really want to thank you for your support. It's really appreciated, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. We've got to give this man a mention. Mean Gene Okerlund, of course, one of the finest announcers for the WWE. We've got WrestleMania 33 Undertaker card there, and we've got Alexa Bliss champion card, which of course is a trade. We've seen that very short while ago. Our final pack, we start with the icon card of Booker T. Then you've got Seth Rollins. Oh wow, we've got another memorabilia card here. So 2 memorabilia cards, it looks like, within one box. That's amazing. I wasn't expecting that. Here's Andre the Giant Hall of Fame card and Tommaso Ciampa or Chiampa, depending on if you're from Italy or not, how you pronounce his name. So let's start with the first memorabilia card which we pulled. I wasn't expecting that. We've got our odds here, as you see. Let's take you through those. So memorabilia cards, ring mat pieces are 1 in every 37, t-shirts 1 in every 966, and collector cards 1 in every 36. So I should imagine we've got a collector card and a ring mat if I was guessing, but you guys guess. Let's have a look. This one's got a yellow back, as you see. As you see, they're a lot thicker card, and it is of AJ Styles. So yes, this will be the collector card. As you see, a lot thicker than the standard real cheesy. I hope you can see that clearly there. It's around 3 or 4 times thicker than a standard card, so that's really nice. AJ Styles collector card. And then this is our memorabilia. You can see it actually says authentic ring mat memorabilia during the NXT Live Download Music Festival in 2016. So this is part of the ring mat during then. Let's have a look. Oh wow, Ty Dillinger authentic ring mat memorabilia. I don't know why they've got a wrestler on there for the ring mat, but it feels really nice, as you see there. Don't know about its authenticity totally, knowing the Tops UK, but who knows, it's a nice card anyway. So we've got a collector card and a memorabilia card, which was a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe it's a standard for a box, I don't know. I hope you guys have enjoyed the opening as a whole though. Please look out for the trade videos and complete collection videos, etc. For the collection. Also check out our main football card collections on the channel. If you're not already a subscriber, hit on that subscribe button under the video. If you've enjoyed the video, then hit the thumbs up button. A big thank you from Football Cards and Stickers, myself, for watching this video. And of course I'll see you guys all in future openings again. But until then, adios.